Michael, many congratulations. Your defence of the UK Open has started, but that was a very tough examination to come through.
Yeah, but you know, what's it? You know what he's capable of, and you know what he can do. And I think he played well in the beginning of the game. Everyone could see I was struggling here and there, and when you're in that position, it's hard work, and you make it difficult for yourself. Because if you just let your darts go and your mind relax, it makes it so much easier for yourself. But I'm not in that position at the moment, and I know that, and I'm aware of that. And you have to do something against that and work hard, and that's what I do.
Did losing the world title, losing your world #1 spot, has that spurred you on for 2021 to win all that back?
Of course, I got something to fight for again. That's a good thing, but yeah, we all know what I'm capable of, and my confidence is still there. I feel good, but there's still more in the tank. And today, the darts I played with today, I only received them yesterday afternoon, 5 o'clock. So yeah, I think I can't really complain with that. I didn't even have them for 24 hours to practice with.
I was going to touch on the new darts. So are you still tinkering, or are you close to settling on a set?
It's always difficult because I know what I did with my old darts, and I won so many tournaments with them. My confidence with them is so good, but to be fair, lately I'm not doing too well with them either, and the grip is getting off. So there's still a lot of work to do, but I think we start to get there. And myself and Winmau, I think it's a phenomenal company to work with, especially the technician. His name is Lee. He does a phenomenal job for me, and of course there's still more to come. But I think from here on, it's not only the darts; it's also your head has to be good.
Michael, pleasure as always, mate, and all the very best tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Hi, Michael. Congratulations on your result tonight.
Yes.
You are the consummate professional. You've been here before. You've faced the media lots and lots. You say the right things. You put on the right face. But are you under real pressure right now to restore the old Michael?
Of course, I'm under pressure. I know I'm under pressure, and not only that, I am putting myself under that pressure because I know where I want to go. I know where I want to end, and I know what my goals are. So it has to go better, and still 99 average is good for a first round, especially over a format like this. But I feel there's more in the tank, and I'm aware of that. But of course, there's still more to come, and I still have to do more.
Does every tournament that go by that you don't get a result, like the Super Series last week, is that in your mind? Because you're...
That's not in my mind. That's tournaments like this that matters. Simple as that. And of course, what we just said, I'm under pressure all the time. Is really weird. I didn't win the Worlds. I didn't win the Masters, but still, I'm favored for this tournament. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People still have so much belief in me, and that's a good thing because I have a lot of belief in myself.
And what would it mean to you do you feel like you need to put down that marker again and say, I'm #1, I'm better than Gerwen and Peter?
I'm better anyway, and they know that. And I don't have, that's not even a question, that's not even an answer. People know that. And even the bookies know that, otherwise they wouldn't make me favorite. Still, everyone looks up to me. I'm not gone off the planet yet, and I'm probably, to wind everyone up, I'm going to play for a few more years, especially after Corona. Wind everyone up.
Thank you very much, Michael.
You're welcome, mate.
Michael, congratulations on the win tonight. You mentioned in an interview before this tournament, it's the mental aspect that you need to deal with. Is it purely about winning games, or is it the performance too is as important as the win?
Sorry, mate, your line was a bit bad.
You mentioned it coming into this, it's the mental aspect that you need to work on, that you need to deal with. Is the performance as important as the win?
Of course, the mental aspect is really important. And of course, you only can sort that with yourself, and you only can resolve it with winning games. That's the only thing that helps, especially games like this, because this was a tough game. I've played someone today who's slow, not my rhythm at all. He was talking behind me. He does anything in his power to try to beat me, and he couldn't. So that's a good thing for myself. And you need to try to get your strength out of that and make sure you do better in the next one.
Was it difficult to keep your concentration tonight then, obviously what you just mentioned there with everything going on stage?
But I can allow myself to not be concentrated enough because I'm not in the position to give other people a finger, because if they take a finger, they take your hand. You could see it in the people who played me in the last, probably say 6, 7, 8 months. If you don't do too well, they're going to beat you because they are capable, and you need to make sure you're a step ahead of them.
And you mentioned about the world #1 spot. Is that your biggest target this year, to get that back?
Yeah, of course, but that only can happen at the end of the year with the Worlds, of course. But it's too far away. But yeah, of course, it's still my target.
Thanks, Michael. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Michael, many congratulations. With the notorious sort of fist pump when you took out that double 16 to go 5-3 up, did you feel that you were going to maybe ease towards the finish line then?
Sorry, Mark, I can hear you.
At 5-3, did you think you were going to ease towards the finish line?
No, it wasn't going to be easy because I wasn't really. Of course, I was comfortable. But I wasn't comfortable enough. Of course, I was taking the lead, and I played a few good legs over there. But I think I could have done a little bit more. And fair play also to him, because I think he's a phenomenal player. But yeah, there only can be one winner.
Yeah, and I suppose, Michael, for me, one of the key points watching that was when he took 60 coming down the home stretch with 3 darts, and you came back with 174, and it sort of drained the sort of life out of him in terms of that. He never really recovered from it.
No, but you have to do the right things at the right moments if you want to win games like this, and that's really important. And that gives you belief, that gives you trust, and from there on you can build on to the next one.
And I suppose, Michael, in terms of closing out, you really closed it out then and fairly comfortable. Were you happy in the terms of maybe the start and the ending of the matches? Maybe when you look back into the middle that you want to improve?
Yeah, of course. The end of the game, and I think he played really well in the beginning of the game, but my end of the game was good, especially when I had to. I had some really good power scoring on the end of the game, and that helps you winning games like this, especially on moments where you have to do it.
Michael, best of luck in the next round.
Thank you very much.
Michael, you talked a little bit earlier about Scott trying to do everything in his power to win that match. Do you think that shows that players, and in this instance, Scott, are still scared of you?
Of course, they're still scared of me because they know what I'm capable of. And I only need to make sure I do the right thing for myself. And he's always walking back slow. Even Joe Cullen early on said to me, he said he's the biggest man on the tour, and he's always walking back quickly on the practice board. But when he's on stage, he's walking like this. Do you know what I mean? But fair play to him. This is all right. He's not doing anything what he's not allowed, and he's not a nasty man. So that's why a little bit difficult to get angry with him, because he's a lovely man.
Do you look forward to this tournament with the open draw? Because you never know who you're going to play next, and it throws up some surprises, doesn't it?
I think there's a lot of people that are more worried about playing me than I'm worrying about playing them. And I need to make sure I keep my own focus going and my own believing. And I think from there on, I can do some more damage in this tournament.
Possible chance of Dave Chisnell in the next round, bit of revenge for the Worlds, or?
Yeah, of course. That would be nice if I could play him, but yeah, we see what's going to happen. There's so many players to go.
All right, brilliant. Cheers for your time, Michael. Thank you.
Cheers.